Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here. So today I'm making a video on what I think the Redskins' new name will be. I'm also going to be making a prediction on when I think they will announce the new team name. And I'm going to be giving you guys a few uniform concepts from the Red Wolves, Warriors, and a couple other teams. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Redskins and NFL content. So let's get into it. So as you guys all know, the Redskins officially retired their name and logo last Monday in a press release. So now they're looking for a new team name, and there's pretty much three final contenders, in my opinion. The fan favorite by far, some people don't like it, but on Redskins Twitter at least, and over a bunch of different platforms, about like 80% of fans in most polls, or 60 to 80%, like Red Wolves the best. And so that's the fan favorite. And then there's also a couple other names in contention, in my opinion. You got Redtails and Warriors. I think Warriors is above Redtails, and I think Warriors is definitely in contention to be the team name. I think it's the favorite to be the team name. I know some fans don't like it. Myself, I think it's okay. I don't hate it and I don't love it. Red Tails, though, I do not like Red Tails just because I do like the backstory, but it just doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound intimidating enough. That's just my opinion on it. Red Wolves is my favorite, but Warriors is in the lead in my opinion. They have they did have a trademark on it. That is still up in the air if they still do have it, but they're working through trademark issues. That's why they haven't announced a new team name yet. This is what it says. The Redskins' new name won't be announced immediately because of trademark issues that are pending. So that was released about a week ago, right before they retired the team name, when people were thinking that they might announce it on Monday. So that is still going on. It's trademark issues. It might be resolved by now, and they're just waiting for tomorrow or the next couple of days to announce it. But if they're still looming trademark issues, it might be a long time before they are able to announce a new name. So let's read this right here and try to draw some conclusions from it. So this article by Jake Russell, he tweeted about it and he said, when contacting this morning, the trademark owner for Washington Warriors declined to comment. That could mean that they're in conversations with Dan Snyder to try to sell the trademark with him. I don't know if he owns it because he was the prior owner to it, but a couple of people said that he did not renew his ownership for it and he let it be suspended. So, and then the next thing it says, an Arkansas state attorney said in an email Monday that the Redskins have not contacted the school system about Red Wolves because they are the owner of the trademark. The thing is, though, they could do Red Wolves without a space, which is what some teams do. I don't know if it would just be, if they had a choice, if it would be Red Wolves with a space or without a space. But if they do want a space in the middle, they would probably have to contact Arkansas State, who is the owner of this trademark, because that is their college team name. So if that is the case, then that means that Red Wolves might not even be in contention because they haven't even contacted the school. But who knows? I do believe they are a public university, so a lot of these conversations would have to be public. But I don't know. I still think it's Warriors that's in the lead. I think it's the most practical name for Dan Snyder. He wanted to name one of his arena football leagues the Washington Warriors, or not. I'm not sure if it was Washington, but he wanted to name it Warriors, and then I think he might want to do it with this too. Again, though, I do think the fan favorite name is Red Wolves. It would be nice. It has a decent backstory. It has some nice uniform concepts and logos. Granted, the uniforms would be and logos would be different from the actual ones that the Redskins create, but they are pretty encouraging. Also, this is what Mike Wise said. Now, moving on to when I think they will announce it. This was a while ago. This was a couple weeks ago, but he said, I've been told by a source outside of Ashburn that the Washington NFL team could announce an official name change before the start of training camp on July 25th and as early as next week. So that is very interesting because I do think they definitely want to get it out there before training camp. They don't want it to be a huge distraction going into training camp. They don't want the media asking Ron Rivera, all the players, every single day, constantly, what do you guys think the new name will be? Do you guys like this name? Do you guys like that name? I don't think they want that at all. And something else that's interesting that I brought up and a couple people in my stream the other day brought up is I think they might release it tomorrow just because the story just came out, and it released on Thursday. A lot of people were talking about it on Friday, but if they release a new team name, it'll kind of force a lot of people to start talking about the new team name instead of the allegations that happened in the Washington Post. So I think that's definitely a realistic possibility, but I think it needs to happen soon because first off, the uniforms, they might have to play with our normal uniforms, just take off the Redskins patch on the top and just put in whatever the new name is. So Warriors, Redtails, Red Wolves, whatever it is, I think that's what they're gonna do. I think they don't have enough time to completely rebrand and make completely new uniforms within 2 months because Nike has to make them, especially with orders. It's gonna be weird. My prediction is they announce a new team name, but they keep the uniforms until uh this end of the season, and maybe next year they update it. It's gonna be weird though. Another possibility that I've heard from JP Finley and a couple other people, they think that it's a real possibility that the Washington NFL team, the Redskins, they play this whole year as the Washington Football Club or DC Football Club, something like that, because they won't have enough time to completely rebrand. That is definitely a realistic possibility, but I do think they are going to announce a team name soon. But it would be really, really weird if it was Washington Football Club for a full year. It would be hard. Um, I guess it would be a transition between Redskins and the new team name. But I just hope they can get this situated, announce a new team name soon. My prediction, I honestly think if they're gonna do it in the next couple weeks, I think Monday is the day to do it. I think look out for that. It definitely could happen tomorrow just because of what I said earlier, because of the allegations that happened on Thursday. They kind of want to overshadow it so it doesn't get too much attention, or so people start talking more about the new team name than about the Washington Post article. That's a possibility. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, on to some uniform concepts that I like. This one is a Red Wolves one. It's okay. It has the kind of scratches on the side on the shoulder pads. Again, though, I don't like the scratches on the helmet. I would rather have some of these scratches on, or a logo, like a Red Wolf logo on the helmet instead. I think it looks okay. Here's another one. It's a Warhawks one. It's okay. Nothing too special there. Warhawks, in my opinion, it's not really a contender, but who knows? Honestly, guys, Dan Snyder could completely come up with a random name that we haven't been talking about at all, and that could be our new team name. Some people think that's going to happen, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Here's another one. But again, the favorite by most people, favorite Red Wolves concept is this one right here. Let me go back. And also, this one looks okay. It doesn't look that much like a wolf, but it looks pretty intimidating. I like that. Uh, but again, it has to happen soon. It's just been too much of a distraction. Here's another one that looks a little bit too much like Alabama. But it's been too much of a distraction, and I think they need to announce a new team name soon in the next couple weeks, definitely before training camp. Rookies and um, players that are injured are going to start to report in the next couple days if everything goes well. So they got to do it soon. Here is the best one by far, and I'm going to talk a little more, and you guys can keep looking at it. But it's got to happen soon, hopefully in the next couple weeks, so we can move on with it and just talk about normal football. Because this and the allegations, just the last couple of weeks, it's been too much distractions and not enough football talk. And I'm just happy to move on. But again, before we leave, I'll just give you guys my final predictions. So, team name wise, I do sadly think it's going to be Warriors. And again, I I have nothing against Warriors. I think it's an okay name. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm in the middle. The only really team name that I really like is Red Wolves. Renegades is okay as well. I think that's a decent name. And I just don't like Redtails. It doesn't sound that good. And yeah, you're not going to say, I'm going to watch a Tails game tonight. It just doesn't make sense. That's my opinion. Some people still like it. But those are the three names that I think are in contention for being the team name. But who knows, like I said earlier, Dan Snyder could just do something totally random that we are not expecting at all and just completely surprise us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button. In the comments below, I want to hear your guys' predictions. When you think the new team name will be announced and what you think it will be. I honestly think it's going to be soon, and hopefully it's Red Wolves. But again, these trademark issues kind of point to it possibly being worse. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Turn those post notifications on. Subscribe if you're new, and peace.